top 1 is Carlo of
Mjolnir!
top 8 the place.
Let's go. Snap. Eh, something from the new set naman.
Meron ba?
Yeah.
Kunay.
ba? Ay, nakita. Uy! Arcade! Nice! Let's go!
Yo, Carlo here. Apologies first for the voice. I think I'm down with some sort of cold. But I wanted to do this video because number one, we were able to take down an RTN going all the way undefeated until the end 9-0. And I did it again with Aurora. So one of my favorite heroes to date, Lightning Rune Blade. And I made some changes, small changes from the last deck tech video that I did. So I'll go over the main deck, talk about the changes, and talk about maybe some more cards that I want to change. So if you are an Aurora fan, you might want to watch the entire video. So let's get started. So for the main board, we have first the instance. This is nothing too wild. You have the somersaults, the discharge, the sigil solace, the lightning presses that you have over here. For the attacks, we have 2 lightning surges. I want to put this back into 3. I want to remove 1 second strike because there were several instances wherein second strike was just a dead card. And I would have wanted like an attack 4 breakpoint or something. I played around with this card just because I wanted to play around with the idea of maximizing Flicker Wisp. So actually I was thinking I should have gone all in and just put in 3. But I'll experiment on that in another build and I'll fill you guys in with what happens. I only ran 2 static shocks to give way to 1 Arcanic Crackle. We have the 3 Arcanic Shockwave, we have the 3 Gone in a Flash, 3 Entwined Lightnings, 3 Scar for a Scars, 3 Snatches, again this is all basic, 3 Enlightened Strikes, 3 Ravenous Rabbles. And then when we have for the other stuff, we have Burn Up Shock, Power Cards, Channel Lightning Valley, Arc Lightning, Current Funnel. I did 2 Sigil of Lightnings and 1 Heaven's Claws. In hindsight, I should have just done 3 Sigil of Lightnings. There was a game where I almost died because the new player was able to get my Sigil of Lightning during my turn. And then he turned on his new ability during his turn. And then led with Current Funnel and then attacked with Heaven's Claws from my Banish Zone together with another Current Funnel. So I probably should have just gone 3 Sigil of Lightning so that if ever they could use a blue attack, it would just be Current Funnel. But anyway, so that's like the main deck. So I'll just set this aside first. Again, nothing too special, nothing too different than what you would usually see, probably except for Arcanic Crackle. Now, we have the sideboard. This is where it becomes a little bit interesting. So I wanted to play around with this card, which is Harness Lightning, and I wanted to do a one-off primarily as a closer. Because, for example, there are some games wherein you just need, you're kind of running out of gas. And you just want something unexpected that will just take down the opponent and close the game. And I feel like a 3 arcane attack, wherein your opponents usually just board in either AB1 or sometimes even AB0, is just a very powerful thing to have in your sideboard. So that's why I have 1 Harness Lightning. I want to play around with the idea of having like 3 Flicker Wisp main board and then putting in 3 Harness Lightnings probably for armories, and I'll test it out. I'm not sure if it will really work. But yeah, we have 1 of that. We have 2 Warmongers. I played around with Calming Breeze. It actually worked against a Cindra matchup. I had this in Arsenal, which is the good thing, versus, I guess, Shelter. And then I was able to prevent a Flick as well as the Mask turn, which swung the favor to me. We have the usual Flittering charges, Exude Confidences, 3 Sigil of Suffering. I only run 2 Sink Belows because I put in the Calming Breeze. I put in 1 Snag just because there's so many news here in the Philippines right now. So this took the place of 1 Warmonger's Diplomacy. Actually helped a lot in 2 new matches. And then 1 Flicker Wisp. So that's kind of like the deck. The equipment, nothing too fancy. We have Tunic over here, Shock Charmers, Balance of Justice, Lightning Greaves, Crown of Providence, Snapdragons, Carapace, Grasp, Starfall, and then the tokens. Noticeably missing is the Spellfray Tiara because there just wasn't a lot of Kanos. I was actually even thinking of boarding out or taking out Shock Charmers already. So generally, that's the deck. Again, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy, but it does open the question for more experimentation and more testing of variations of Aurora. And obviously, just being more creative in how you deck build. I was able to close out 2 games because of Harness Lightning, which was fascinating. Something that I did not expect. And the high roll potential of this is also insane. Like if you do Flicker Wisp, Arc Lightning, Harness Lightning, Arc Lightning will give Harness Lightning go again, and it will deal 6 arcane damage. I mean 4 from this, and then Arc Lightning will deal 2 because of Flicker Wisp, which is just insane, like absolutely crazy. So that's why I want to play around with the idea of doing a Royal Aurora main board Flicker Wisp Harness Lightning deck. I'll probably play that in the next Armory that I get the chance to do so, and I'll report back to you guys on what happened. But yeah, very happy. Went 9-0 with this list. I'll put the link down below if you want to try it out on February. If you have any questions on the matchups, let me know. Again, guys, please note that lists can only take you so far. What will really win matches and will allow you to get to the 9-0s, get to top 8, in my experience, is really good matchup knowledge and preparing for the tournament well. Knowing what the meta is about, preparing the correct list, preparing the correct sideboard, and all that good stuff. Stuff that I learned from Justin, actually. So, always try to be able to put that in your mind. That the list is not 100% of the game. It's probably half. Maybe even less. What's really important is all the other factors that I mentioned, including knowing the matchups inside and out. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I'll do another deck tech video with Miko Peña, our teammate, who won an RTN with Cindra. I'll try to record the video today. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Justin Koo, who won his 3rd RTN this season. Yes, he won 3. That's insane. He's my bet to win Pro Tour London, to be honest. Guy's really good. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys are all doing fine. Again, if you have questions about Aurora, comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Peace!
3 Marios andyan.
Tatlong Cindra, dalawang Fang.
Go for it, Char.
Go!
M-A-R-I-O.
Fang!
What the Fang?
Ayun.
Ako. Mario.
Ano, bibigyan na ba? Oh, later pa siya. Later pa daw.
Dusty. Woohoo! Dusty.